Hello everyone. I think this is going to be my last video here. I know not making videos, and then I found out the other day, I don't know how long my comments had been turned off, so I know I lost some viewers, but in time I'm sure they will come back. I could not speak because I was not ready. And now I still have things I need to come to understand, but I will give what I know for certain. That is so much to be purged out, and you're taking it all in, and you're gathering it together so that you can see it where it all fits. And that is what I've been doing these months. And it has been a very, it's trying to the flesh, but edifying to the spirit. And I'm going to begin to put what has been given to me, and that is understanding and logical reason, and it's all that together, and faith, and it's all that combined, that little by little, what the Spirit has given to me, little by little, those out here there can receive. Because there's, I know sometimes I might be stern sometimes in a video, and I might be weak at times. When these last months it's been troubling. But I had to be prepared. And my last video I made, if I sounded a little stern in it, because I know some that will come back, come at me with words, because they do not understand. I've waited to understand before I speak. And so now, with the understanding I have, I will begin to speak. And that is, let's talk about hell and Sheol, and how they like to combine them all together with their, like everything else that's tossed about, and, let's look at these words. Because they say hell, Sheol, they combine it together, which they assume is that fiery pit also. Well, that's what they say. Hell's for the devil, hell's for the bad. That fiery burning pit. Well, Sheol is dark. It is the lowest pit. Or it said mankind's common grave, just as, or the place of the dead, mankind, the dead mankind, the grave, just as the letter that is graven is also dead, the dead letter, the letter kills. But that's a whole other part, but I just thought I'd just add that in. So it's the pit. In the lowest pit, there is no light. So therefore it's called also hell, Hades. But what is Hades? Where do they have that at? Hades, I wrote it down. The lowest pit, that would be the hell, and Hades. Not seen. Not seen. So in Sheol, in that lowest pit, it's also not seen, but it would be not able to see. If you're in the lowest, darkest pit, that's the pit of hell. You'd be not able to see. Who's that? Oh, Marky probably. So far, these things are making sense. But I still haven't put it with what makes sense of what man sees. Because they don't see. Because they're in the pit of hell. If you're in darkness, you don't see. You're in hell. Just as who? Just as Jonas was. So, Jonas, in that belly of the whale, and says, behold, I am in hell forevermore. So he says, I can't see. It's a not seen. And if it's also, there's another thing to say about not being seen. But if I'm in hell forevermore. He can't see. He's in the pit of hell. And what does he do when he's down in that darkness? He says, but I will look again. I will look again. He wants to see. And I haven't read the story. I'm just going from memory right now, though. But that is what he said. Behold, I will look again to the Lord. I can't remember what word exactly, but he could not see. He was in darkness. He had lost sight of God. So he turned himself from that darkness. These things make sense. And it's good to know, to look at, the word I speak is spirit and truth. We are not looking at carnal things. There's spiritual meaning to the word. The letter is man. That common letter, that common word, that letter that kills. It is only the spirit that will see beneath, because the spirit has light. Without the light of the spirit, that word, the depth of the word, is a pit of death. The letter kills. So you've got to separate those two from that place that people still falsely understand that. Also, I know I have been through the purging fire of the Spirit that has purged the carnal from me. So everyone's so afraid of fire. And spirit fire is good. And spirit fire purges. Well, it purges even in the world. Fire can purge and make new. But you know that same place that is talking about that fire that never goes out, which they've misunderstood. I will tell you that. Because they didn't see the testimony beneath the dead letter. But that fire, so that can't be that dark place. There could be no firelight in the dark pit of hell where you cannot see. The lowest pit, the common grave, just as the letter. And I hope all that made sense, because what I spoke was truth. Because it doesn't come out of this mouth until I know that it is truth. Because that is what I was ordained to do. And I haven't spoke because, and I'm not boasting in myself, I am boasting in the word that I have suffered for. The word that I live, the word of life, because it has been ill-spoken and corrupted, and it tells you that all through the testimony. That shows you have to turn from that darkness, that pit, and turn again to the light. Turn again to the one that can give light. And he has indeed already given light. But it has been clouded over. There is great understanding to get from the testimony. Everything had been given. But the carnal man cannot hear it, because the carnal man, they have not the light. Because they are looking into hell, or looking from hell, from the pit of death. There's many things that man has misunderstood. Well, I'm just going to leave it at that right now. Make the tree good and the fruit good. Or make the tree evil and the fruit evil. You have to bring it forth. And that's how you show who is your Father. And our Father's not who man has spoken. They speak of their Father, just as was written of them. I and the Father love you all. Bye for now.